Hi guys, this is your girl Road to RNY, and I'm coming to you with a week, I think it's a week 8 and 9 update video. So let's start first with the numbers. It might be a little bit of a long video just because a lot has happened in these last 2 weeks. And excuse me if I'm squinting, it's because I don't have my glasses on. So this week, these last 2 weeks, let's start with the numbers. Oh, my brain. So my highest recorded weight was 282 pounds. My surgery weight was 273 pounds. And I weighed in this week at 224 pounds. I don't know how much of a weight loss that is, and I'm not going to do the math. And I'm considering for March not giving you any updates or when it comes to weight, as well as not weighing myself on the scale. Because I noticed my weight loss has slowed down and it's becoming a little bit distracting. Okay, so these 2 weeks I went to the doctor to see my nutritionist, and usually, I don't know if this is the same for you guys, your nutritionist appointments are usually more in depth than your surgeon appointments. My nutritionist works out of my surgeon's office, so it was pretty awesome going to see her. She told me that I've lost 30% of my excess weight, which was awesome because that was, I think, at week 8 when I went to her. She told me that everything was good. Only thing that was low was my vitamin D, as well as my bun/creatinine was low. So that happens when you're not taking enough protein. So I tried to rev up my protein. But besides that, she told me everything else I was doing really good. So that was a bit exciting. I think last video I might have told you guys that I started therapy, and that's been going awesome. Like, my therapist actually suggested that I go to, it's something called dialectical behavioral therapy, and it's kind of like you go to change the thoughts behind the behavior. So if I'm eating too much, I want to know the thought behind eating too much. So it's definitely been really good, and I'm excited about continuing that journey. And also I've changed up some things as far as diet and exercise. I have not been exercising as much because I noticed that I was wearing myself out a bit. Like, I was more tired than I should have been. So my nutritionist suggested I decrease my exercise a little bit, because I am kind of fresh out, and I was exercising close to 7 days a week. And high intensity. It wasn't, so I definitely have to chill out with exercise, and I got a little overzealous. So, I chilled out with that. I have some products here, which are like my things that have been helping me out through this journey. So I just want to give you guys a little tips and show you. So let me just grab them and show you now. This right here is the Nivea Smooth Sensations lotion. This lotion, like, my skin has been so dry after surgery, like to the point where it was cracking, and I've like been kind of bleeding like on my back. So I got this lotion, and it's noted for dry skin. It has been a lifesaver. Like, my skin, I shower twice a day, and I lotion up after each shower, and this has helped me dramatically, like drastically. I love it. The next thing that I'm going to show you are these. They're hair, skin, and nail vitamins. I was taking them before surgery, but I continued after because I didn't want, to have the hair loss issue. And I noticed that my hair has been kind of coming out a little bit more in my comb than normally. As you guys know, I am natural, so I like to keep the thickness of my hair. So I definitely been taking hair, skin, and nail vitamins, and it has vitamin A, vitamin C, D, E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, B6, folic acid, B12, as well as 3,000 micrograms of biotin. So those have been really helping me because they're not only a vitamin for just, like biotin for your hair, but it also has a lot of other good vitamins and minerals in it. Next, I've been taking this. I hope you guys can see it. It's the Alive Whole Food Energizer Liquid Multivitamin and Mineral. I've been taking this instead of, I was used to use the O Purity, so I've been using this instead of the O Purity. I felt like the O Purity was making me a little bit sick, like I would gag a lot when I would take it. So this, it has a lot of like the fruits and veggies that you need on a regular basis. And I haven't been eating really any fruits and veggies. Well, not vegetables. I have been eating a lot of fruits, but not vegetables. So this has like a whole list of stuff that it has in it. So I'm not going to go through it. But it's definitely like, I don't even take a full capful. It says you should take a full capful. I only take a half of capful because the full is way too strong for my stomach. But these were recommended by my nutritionist. She recommended the pill form, but I noticed pills don't digest well with me. So I started just taking the liquid, and I love it. I absolutely love it. My next thing is, I just finished my last tea bag, so I can't show you the actual bag, but this is the Twinings cold brewed tea. I have the mixed berries, I have the green tea with mint, and I also have the peach. It is unsweetened black tea or green tea, and it has like a little bit of a flavor to it. This one it's black tea with cherries, blueberries, blackcurrant, and raspberry fruit flavors. I drink it plain, unsweetened. I may put a little bit of honey or stevia in it, depends. But I prefer to just drink it unsweetened. And this helps me drastically get through my water intake because I have major problems getting through water. So this has been a godsend. Like, for anybody that's having issues with water, and I don't like Crystal Light, I don't like things usually with artificial sweeteners. So, and that's why I'm kind of hesitant to even put stevia in here. I don't really do it that often. But when I drink, I get through a 32 ounce in probably maybe 2 hours when I use this. So, great. Also, for protein. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I can go through meat. I don't have an issue with protein and eating meats. I can eat all meats. I haven't had any issues eating meats. So I do that very often, and I eat a lot of eggs. But this is the Syntax Nectar Sweets. This one is in the chocolate truffle, and it's aspartame free. A half a packet has 12 grams of protein. So I usually have a whole packet, but it's 0 carbs, 0 fat, and it's lactose and gluten free. I'm lactose intolerant, so I tend not to do well with things that have lactose in it. So I use the chocolate truffle and the cappuccino. You can purchase this at, I think, the Vitamin Shop, but these are great. I go through 1 pack a day. And so a total of 1 pack is 24 grams. So these are great. And I mix them usually with, if I do the chocolate truffle, I'll mix it with chocolate almond milk. But if I do the cappuccino, I mix it with vanilla almond milk. The best. Like, I absolutely love these. And lastly is my unflavored underi powder. Now, I noticed a mistake that a lot of people have been making was mixing a whole cap of, like a whole scoop of underi with with their meals and stuff. So what I do is, if I have like a glass of orange juice or something, I'll mix a little bit of the underi in it, because especially having a problem with the low creatinine levels, you don't want to not get a substantial amount of protein. So this has been helping me even with my oatmeal. If I have oatmeal in the morning, I put a little bit of this in it. If I have yogurt, I'll put a little bit in my yogurt. And I think that's it. And also, I have a few more things, so let's just walk through my house, and I'll run to the refrigerator and show you guys what else I've been having. Sorry if I'm out of view if you can't really see me. Let me try to get in a better light. This is the Yopa Greek yogurt. It has 10 grams of protein in one container. One thing I love about this is because it has like the M&Ms, I get that sweetness, and I don't use all of the M&Ms. I use half of them, and I know I'm going to have like the weight loss surgery army come and tell me, oh my God, you can't have sweets. Listen, cut it. I use half of the M&Ms, and I get my daily amounts of sweets, and I get the 10 grams of protein that I need from the Yopa. So this has definitely been one of my favorites. Also, the Activia plain vanilla. I put granola usually in that, and that's another favorite of mine. So I think that's all for today. I've been, doing pretty well. Like I said, exercising and stuff, so nothing's really have changed. My weight kind of slowed down a little bit, but besides that, everything's been really good. So, thumbs up this video and comment if you have any comments or anything you want to email me. You can email me at roadtorny1989@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you as fast as I can. I am a student, so just bear with me. That's all for today. Be safe. Bye, guys.